If we want to bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him. Should he choose to accept?
Smart people on every side are close to panicking.
What?
So no need to panic. The wait is almost over. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the highly anticipated sequel to Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, arrives in theaters just 18 days away. The countdown is on, and look who is here. Behind the scenes, actor Shea Whigham reprising his role as Jasper Briggs. Good morning. I'm so excited to have you here.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
All right, so before we really dive in, you were here yesterday as well.
Yes.
You went to Texas Motor Speedway. You served as the Grand Marshal. That's pretty exciting for the NASCAR series. This was the race at Texas Motor Speedway yesterday. So how fast was it?
It was really, really fast and furious, no pun intended.
Dang it, that was going to be my line.
Oh, was that you? Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
No, it's, I think I was telling someone else here that I was more nervous doing that, saying the drivers start your engines, than I was with like the iconic role right there of, should he choose to accept. It's very impressive out there.
I bet it is. And speaking of NASCAR, I mean, you do most of your driving stunts yourself.
Yeah.
Does somebody have to talk you into that? Are you kind of game for it at the very beginning?
No, I loved that was one of the aspects that I loved the most about it. I had Wade Eastwood is our stunt guy for Tom and everyone. Mm-hmm. I went out and did a tutorial with him, and he pretty quickly said, "Oh, you're going to be able to do it."
Because he does all. Tom, you're speaking of Tom as in Tom Cruise.
Yes,
yeah, okay. I just
Tom.
want to let people know. I talk to Tom all the time, but in case you don't know who Tom is, who he's referring to, he is talking about, of course, Tom Cruise. I mean, what did it mean to you to reprise that role of Jasper Briggs?
Yeah, it means everything. To be able to be on set with Tom and Christopher McQuarrie, for me, is as good as it gets, because you get the chance to, every day you get a chance to go in there and try to create something, and you're always watching. Tom wears many different hats as a producer and actor, and he loves, the big secret is he loves the acting side of it just as much as the stunt side. Like he loves, and they're both cinephiles, they love cinema. So we talk about cinema all day long, and it's as good as it gets.
Is he like a cool guy?
Oh man, he's the great, he really is. He's, I try to tell people, there's not a selfish bone in his body.
Right.
He wants you to be great. When you're acting with him, he makes sure that you have the best lenses on you. That he's tremendous.
All right. Well, I want to talk about you more. So I understand you have some Texas roots.
I do.
You went to college in Tyler, Texas, correct?
I did. I did 2 years at Tyler Junior College.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go on and claim you then. You know what I'm saying?
You can claim absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. So I want to find out about how this character of Briggs, how does it evolve in the new movie, would you say?
Well, okay. As you know with these films, I'm not allowed to say too much, and I don't want to
just tell me.
Let's just say this. I have been tasked with continuing to try to bring Ethan Hunt in this thing. Whether I live up to that, I won't say, but they got to make sure they go see this movie,
Well, we were talking earlier that your opportunity for these movies and other roles is that you get to go and experience the world, many parts of the world that many of us will never have an opportunity, including Norway. I mean, this looks brutal and cold, but beautiful at the same time.
It is one of the great luxuries of these things. I found myself, we've been in the Arctic, we've been in Norway, which was exquisitely beautiful. Venice, we've eaten pasta in Venice and Rome and drinking red wine in Rome, and you find yourself in Africa. For the end of this film, we were in South Africa, north of Johannesburg, about 5 to 6 hours. It's even better than I imagined.
Well, and of course, with doing any kind of movies, it does require some sacrifices, some time away from your family. Thanksgiving is no exception.
That's true.
So you got a phone call from Tom, as I like to call him, or Tommy for those who know him well. Can you tell me a little bit about that phone call that may have disrupted previously planned Thanksgiving?
Tommy called. Yeah, I was telling you, I was about 48 hours, about two to 3 years ago. It was about 48 hours. We had everything set up. The family was flying in. They were coming in, and my wife had everything ready to go. And I get a call from Macquarie and Cruise, and they said, "Listen, due to weather, inclement weather that's coming into this mountain that we were filming on in South Africa, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that you're going to have Thanksgiving dinner. You're just not going to have it with your family." So I said, "So I need you to go to LAX, jump on a plane. You're going to go LAX to London, London to Johannesburg, and Johannesburg, you're going to drive for 5 hours." And they said, we have a base there that we have all the crew, and they take exquisite care of our crew. They have 12 helicopters there, and we fly from there up to this pristine location. It's the most majestic location that you've ever seen, and we're gonna shoot the end of this film there. And so we get done with that, and Tom says, "Listen, I've flown in a bird for Thanksgiving."
And you had an actual Thanksgiving
We
meal.
had an actual beautiful Thanksgiving, and and I told my wife it's not as good as the one we would have had at home, but it was,
Yeah, that was probably smart.
But that's the kind of guy that he is.
All right. Well, this has been so much fun. I wish we had all day.
But real quick,
Yeah.
I want to go on an adventure with you at some point. I hear that you guys go out on these roller.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the roller coaster.
And you get
right?
wet?
Yeah, there's no real reason for us to discuss that,
Hair,
Shea.
what do you do?
There is no reason. Let's talk more about the movie that's coming up. Mine won't make it to the big screen. So once again, thank you. So Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning arrives in theaters May 23rd. You can go to missionimpossible.com.
Yeah, go see it on IMAX if they can.
Oh,
This is
really?
This is a film you have to see. I really mean that. You want to see this, with,
On a big
I think
screen.
So. Yeah.
All right.
It's
Thank
been a
you
pleasure.
so much. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank
All
you.
right.